pray for an end to gender-based violence and for safety for all. We pray for gender justice and respect for the rights of women. Through our prayers, may we be moved to work towards securing gender parity in all areas of our lives in our island Barbados and throughout the world. We ask your continued blessing on all women and all male allies gathered here this morning, that together we will speak and work for equality and justice until the earth is filled with righteousness and love.
Lord of my life, notice all that's to be saved and alive. Be thou my wisdom, and thou my true word. I ever bless thee, and always thee, Lord.
Our own Marilyn Resboyne, and as you remember, she started the ball rolling for us at our very first International Women's Day breakfast. And the Vice President, Dame Millie Miller, welcome to our breakfast.
Good morning, all. Dame Billy Miller, Reverend Roxanne Hunt, Reverend Amaral Messiah, other distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This morning, as we are observing International Women's Day, I just want to share with you why, as women, we should still celebrate. We must celebrate because although we are not yet where we want to be, we should still celebrate because success is in the pathway. We must still celebrate because we always should reflect on the passage of progress. We must celebrate because as we pause to celebrate, we must strategize new methods and new techniques to deliver our message. Whereas 25, 50 years ago, we delivered our message one way, now with social media, we need to refine our ways of doing business as we seek to spread the message around. We must celebrate because we need to recommit to encourage women, particularly our younger women. Very often our younger women, they have taken the platform that they have found for granted. Very often the younger women are of the belief, why are we still advocating? Everything now is all right. But for trailblazers, like I see Dame Billy Miller here, and other trailblazers, the pathway wasn't easy. You were ostracized on occasion, you were labeled anti-man. On other occasions, we were just pushed to, as I said, you're ostracized from society. And the pathway was extremely difficult. But yet, our trailblazers still continued the fight. So the platform you younger women, I see a few here, you younger women are enjoying was cemented by the trailblazers of yesteryear. And we must continue. I don't like to refer to words like fight because it is indeed not a fight. I don't like to refer to words a struggle, but I would want to say we must continue to raise our voices in advocacy. The roots of International Women's Day were planted in the labor movement when in 1908, 15,000 women marched in New York City, and they were demanding shorter working hours, better pay, and the right to vote. Where some of the aforementioned have been achieved, we are still a way off. On March 8, 1913 was declared the official day to celebrate women. And in 1975, March 8th was recognized by the UN as our day to celebrate. We must also celebrate because when we think of movements like Life in Leggings and the Me Too campaign, those women launched those campaigns in full confidence that they would have been successful. We all know what Me Too, up to this day, we are still finding persons being carried before the law courts, all because of the Me Too campaign, which wasn't easy for those women to come out and, share their cases of abuse. And as we think of celebrating, Bar Barbados Association of Retired Persons, we will celebrate our 25th anniversary in October of this year. But we can celebrate even more so because we have achieved gender parity on our board. So incrementally, we are achieving what we have set out to achieve. The World Economic Forum, they have stated that the gender gap wouldn't close until 2186. So we can't wait till then. What we must do is incrementally try to close that gap as we go along. So today, as we celebrate our achievements. We welcome the opportunity also to celebrate with the gentlemen in our midst and the gentlemen whom we work side by side with as we observe the theme, an equal world as is an enabled world. I think it was a few years back where President Barack Obama gave women the month of March because we really need more than a day to celebrate. But as we celebrate tomorrow and as we start our celebrations today, let's remember, let's make it an equal world, right? I thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I am woman, watch me grow in numbers too big to ignore. And I know too much to go back to pretend. 'Cause I've been here all before, and I've been down on the floor. No one's ever gonna keep me down again. Oh yes, I'm wise, but it's wisdom born to stay. Yes, I've paid the price, but look how much I've gained. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am one.